Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm Joseph Novichkov, Senior Trading Manager with GDM. Today's outlook, we're starting with Asian shares. They declined on Tuesday after data showed consumer inflation in China cooled more than expected last month, adding of course to concerns about the health of the world's second biggest economy. China's consumer price index rose 1.6% in September from a year earlier, following August 2% gain. However, the producer price index fell 5.9%, which is its 43rd straight monthly decline. Also tracking the Japan's Nikkei 225 index, it also declined 1.9% on Wednesday, but managed to come off the day's low in the final minutes of trading. Earlier in the session, the Tokyo bourses crashed more than 2% to hit its lowest level since October 5, with of course export-oriented countries among the worst hit due renewed strength in the yen. Dollar-yen last traded at 119.63 at the greenback, pulled back on bets that the Federal Reserve may not raise short-term interest rates until 2016. European equities are expected to open lower on Wednesday, of course, following the uncertainty set in Asia overnight and, of course, Wall Street yesterday. The US dollar nursed losses near 3.5-week low against a basket of major currencies on Wednesday, as, of course, further signs of weakness in China fanned expectations that the Federal Reserve will have to wait longer before any policy tightening. Also, we're looking at the euro. On Tuesday, it rose to 1.1411, its highest in 3.5 weeks, and of course last stood at 1.1394 with its September 18 high of 1.1460 seen as a possible target. The UK will report the August jobless rate a day after sterling lost momentum on a surprise fall in British consumer prices last month, which of course further reduced expectations of a rate hike by the Bank of England. Also looking at the pound, it stood at 1.5277, down from a 3-week high of 1.5388 hit earlier on Tuesday. Gold in the commodity sector extended gains to a fourth straight session on Wednesday, hitting a fresh 3-month high, bolstered by a weaker dollar and of course comments from Federal Reserve officials cautioning against a rate hike this year. Gold rose 0.3% to 1171.60 an ounce in late Asian trade, after of course earlier climbing to 1174.31, its highest since July 6. In the energy sector, the crude oil futures traded largely unchanged on Wednesday after falling by just over 1% in the previous session on, of course, the International Energy Agency report that said the market would remain oversupplied for at least another year. US crude edged up 19 cents or 40.41% to 46.85 a barrel after sliding 0.93%. And of course, today in the calendar, we're expecting in about an hour time UK unemployment rate and at 12:30 US retail sales. That's all for today. Thank you for being with us. See you next time. Bye-bye.